friends. Good evening. Welcome to New in the Studio. My name is Lisa Schmidt, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm excited to be with you today. I'm always excited to be with you because it's so much fun to be with stampers. Hope you had a good weekend, and I hope Monday was good, and this week looks to be a fun week for you or a good week for you, either way. In November, there's two different places I'm focusing on being grateful. So right now I'm grateful for you because I'm grateful for Stampin' Up! All right, I'm going to go ahead and make two different cards using the same stamp. So let me show you that stamp. It's called Fragrant Forest. It is in our annual catalog. I'm going to show, oh, did I just close it? No, it's right here. Oh, yes, I did. It's in our annual catalog. I believe it was on page 90. And yes, in the catalog, the smaller ones are returning stamps. That's why you see them and they're just littler. They're smaller. So this is the one I'm going to use, this Fragrant Forest right here. It actually is a big stamp, which is kind of funny that it's shown in that little space. Okay, when I use these big stamps, I just stamp right in here. There is
Evening, ladies.
No need for me to even put it somewhere else. I just stamp right here, just like that. I just want to make sure I've got it the right way. All of a sudden I can't tell. No, this is the top. Okay. I'm like, all of a sudden I can't tell. Okay. So I'm going to just leave that right there. And let's just go ahead and jump in. Yeah, you don't need to use the block. You can just leave it like that. So I am going to stamp with, I'm going to kind of make a traditional with the trees. Then I'm going to make one that's
and this is a rubber stamp, so it's a cling stamp.
Yes. Oh, I didn't want garden green.
What color would you like?
I would like Old Olive, please. He will get it for me. Such a great guy. Old Olive. All right, so I'm going to use Mossy Meadow and Old Olive, and that's the color of the paper, the cardstock that I'm using. So I'm going to, my background is going to be the Mossy Meadow. And thank you, dear. Mossy Meadow. And then I'm going to put a little layer of Old Olive, which is why I wanted it to be Old Olive, because that's going to sit right there. So let me show you. Okay, so this is Old Olive that I'm going to stamp first. Put that garden green away because I'm not going to use that at all. So Old Olive, and I'm going to ink up the whole thing really well with Old Olive. So ink, ink. Kind of like a little applause for myself. You know, I think I need to order a new Old Olive pad.
I've got another one. Would you like it?
Another Old Olive?
Yep.
Sure. This one is one of the older ones with the fabric here, which means it's not as juicy. And I'm guessing the one he's going to get is the same, but we'll see. That's why I was saying I might need to get a new, not might need, I do. I want to get a new pad. Yep. All right. No, but this one has more ink. It is the same, but it has more ink. Good. All right. So there's our Old Olive. That's better. Thanks, love. Okay. And then I'm going to take Mossy Meadow and use a little dauber. And those of you that were at the refuge with us, you saw me do this. So I have a little sneak peek. I'm just going to add a little bit of the darker color in there. Just a little bit to give it some dimension. And my trees, just to mix up those colors, make it a little bit like that. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and take this and put it right up, because it really doesn't matter where I put it. If you're going to stamp it 2 times, like 2 different colors, you want to put it in the corner, but I don't need to do that. I just need a piece of paper so that it doesn't get all over my fingers. Here we go, we'll use that. So I'm just going to push on this card right here, like that. There we go. Get it all nice and inked up. And then the easiest way to pick it up is if you push on one corner, it pops up. All right, isn't that pretty with the different, I think it looks really nice with the different shades of green. So let's go ahead and put that on our Old Olive backing here. And then before I put it any further, I need to put something else on it. Put a piece of ribbon on it. All right. So I am going to use this ribbon, this beautiful gold. I love this ribbon. It is officially called gold. I don't think it's just called gold. Satin edged ribbon. Anyway, it is vanilla and it's got gold in it. It's so pretty. I'm going to put this down here because I'm going to stamp a little Merry Christmas. Let's just double check this and see. My Merry Christmas, if it covers
those trees are so cool.
Aren't those pretty? Let me hold it up so you can see a little bit closer since I'm kind of moving all over. Isn't that fun with the different colors?
Very cool.
Yeah, and you can also, if you took like your Wink of Stella, or if you take a watercolor, you can blend them a little bit more. My Merry Christmas is going here, and I'm thinking now that I probably don't want my ribbon straight across. Maybe I'll just do like a Merry Christmas here. Actually, I'm going to do my ribbon this way. Final answer, I'm going this way on my ribbon. Let's get a little bit, there we go. I'm going to go this way. Yeah, it's really, really pretty. I'm doing my little cheating method in case you're wondering why my ribbon is like this. I want to make sure it's straight. There we go. Okay, make sure that's stuck on. All right, now I can stick it on my Mossy Meadow. And this one I did use, I think I told you that. I said I used vanilla. Maybe I didn't. So I feel like sometimes it's fun to use vanilla when you're making like something a little more elegant, or maybe a Christmas card or something like that. So we're going to put this right there like that. I'm going to straighten out my ribbon.
Yeah, I just love those distinctive stamps that have the shading.
Yeah, aren't they something? I think they're really great too. I am going to stamp Merry Christmas on here, and I'm going to use Cherry Cobbler because what a nice rich color that is to go with the greens. I am using, this has been my like go-to Christmas stamp set. I believe it's an online exclusive because I like that I can combine Merry Christmas, either both cursive or both block or mix and match. So I'm doing the mix and match with a solid or a bold, and then the other. I just kind of want to make sure that, because they're two different stamps.
Or if we're being British, we could say Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas. I'm going to lower that Merry, or maybe I'll just stamp that second because I want it a little bit closer than that. So let's go ahead and stamp our Christmas. What'd you say? Happy?
Yep.
Happy Christmas. Yeah. And I'm just going to put this little block on the, or this little Merry on the other side and give it a little Merry. Should have gone up higher on the whole thing. All right, I'm going to start over and I want to go up higher. And you'll see why in a second. Put Merry up there. And that's the great thing about our cardstock. I'm telling you, you can stamp on both sides and it will not show through. Pretty. All right. That is going to go on a little tag right there. And I am going to put some pretty little bling on it, which is why I didn't want my Merry to be too low. So let's just grab a piece of this. Handy dandy. It has the little hole right through it there, which you can use for tags, or you could, frankly, you could cover it up or put a gem on it. So you can really use it any which way. But let's go ahead and tie that just right on here. Just like that. You don't even need to tie it 2 times. Just get that nice and tight. There we go.
Very nice.
And I'm just going to trim that a little bit. Okay. And I am going to manipulate this a little bit so it sits down like that. I will go ahead and put some dimensionals on the back of it so it stays. I don't want it sticking straight across, or that way I kind of want it down. So I'm just going to put 2 dimensionals on the back and make it stay down. So how was your day? How was your Monday? What did you guys do today? Anything exciting? There we go. All right. And then I'm going to put some of these really fun. These are our Cherry Cobbler beads. And I was thinking I might just put 3 right on the bottom. And that's why I wanted to make it a little bit higher up. And I just use, here it is, my take your pick. So I'll grab that. And I'm going to do 1 directly underneath like that. And then I'll do 1 on either side. Just to make it, I don't know, give it a little Christmas cheer. There we go. And one more. There we are. And did I put my cardstock inside? I did not, but I will right here. Let's go ahead and pop that. Ooh, my goodness. Got lots of things going on over here. We'll pop this one inside. And look how, I just think it's really pretty. It's simple. It could be a thank you. It could be obviously Christmas. Could be a birthday. It could be anything. And it would make a really good man card, because it's just manly looking, but it also is really pretty. So there you go, using Fragrant Forest. All right, Dave, did you have something for us? Because then I have one more card I want to make.
Sure. Just one quick thing I want to share with you, and that is you may have seen our post, you may have seen the email, but coming up is a special sale this week. So this week just switching my screens, November 13th to the 15th, a great way to stock up because there is going to be 20% off bundles. There is going to be 20% off DSP, 10% off cardstock, 10% off ink. What a great time to stock up on things. Like Lisa said, she's been thinking about getting another old olive pad. Great time to do it because you can get 10% off that. Maybe you want to get some things for that crafter who's on your Christmas list. That is a great way to do it. Or if you do shopping for someone who doesn't know what to buy you, and they say, you know what, just buy yourself something and I'll give it to you for Christmas. Great chance for you to do that. Get even more stuff for the same dollars. So November 13th to the 15th, as with everything, go to thestamperstudio.com. Starting on the 13th, you can click on order Stampin' Up! Products. You'll be taken right in there and you can go ahead and shop away, getting so many great things at a discounted price. We all love a good deal. Mm-hmm. All right, that's what I've got.
All right, I'm just cleaning this off. I think I still see a little bit of green. So let me just spritz that. All of a sudden I was like, oh wait, I gotta clean this off. So let's go ahead and clean that off. I'm gonna make sure it's cleaned off because I'm actually, can you smell it? My water's on the other side, so it's just alcohol that I was using. That's okay, rubbing alcohol. That's okay.
Don't light a match.
Thanks. All right. I think that's better. Okay, I'm going to pop that back in here and this way. And this time...
I'll turn down my charisma so the sparks don't fly.
You can't, honey. I don't think you can. This time I was thinking I want to do a totally different color scheme. And so I'm going to use... Actually, what prompted this was I love this. I have too many ribbons over here. I love this ribbon. It is... Blackberry Bliss, and it is so pretty with the gold. It's just a really pretty, it's kind of a little bit thicker. It's got some body to it. And so I want to use that. And so that is, this is an online exclusive as well. And that is that's how I chose my card. That's how I chose my colors. Blue, spit it out. There we go. All right, so Blackberry Bliss cardstock, just my standard half sheet. And then I'm going to put kind of the same design as before, but I am going to put, this is basic gray, and then the white will be on top of it, and I'm going to stamp that in basic gray. Did I put my basic gray back?
I'll go get it.
Thank you, love. He's going to go get it for me. While he's doing that, I'll show you the tags that I'm using come from Greetings of the Season dies, and those are the dies that go with this Christmas stamp set. Greetings of the Season. And so all of these fit somewhere in these fun dies. And like I said, I love that they have a little hole in them so you can use them as a tag or something like that. So thank you, my dear. All right. And this one, I'm going to ink this up again. And ooh, look at that pad.
I know. I looked at that. I'm like, ooh.
Woo, that is a dirty one.
It's been well used.
Yeah, I do have a different one, but we'll...
Sorry. It's
no. You might need to go get the other one. Oh, no, I got it. Okay. I was like, ooh, make sure I have enough. I think this one needs to go in the trash.
I'll add it to the pile
when
of
I'm done.
The other one I haven't to go in the trash.
Don't put it in the trash until I have a new one.
You have a new one of these.
What?
You have it right over there.
Okay. Well, sometimes you need more than one. I don't know. But this one doesn't close. It's so old.
Want me to go get the other one?
Nope. I'll just be clickety clackety. I just want to Oh my, get it well inked. That's attractive. Okay, this one's going definitely right in the trash. This is just like look, he's taking it oldest. It's got the words. There it goes right into the trash. Okay, upside is this side. All right, so let's go ahead and put this on just like that. Again, grab my sheet of paper and cover that up. There we go.
You also could use a brayer, or you could just push on it with a block. There's all sorts of things you could do.
That was my phone speaking to us. I don't know why. Sometimes that's a little creepy. All right, and again, we're just going to pick that up and look at how beautiful. Isn't that fun? I mean, the gray is really pretty. Kind of looks like a wintry snow scene with, what is it called? Hoarfrost. That was something we learned one time. All right, so I'm going to mat this on. It's those little crystals that are so pretty. All right. And remember, I got to use that Blackberry Bliss ribbon because that's so pretty too. So there we go on that. And it's not so much to save ribbon. It's more so I can get a nice tight ribbon on my card. That's really why I do this as opposed to trying to save ribbon. I just want it to be tight. And it's hard when I'm tying it to make it tight. There we go. All right, I'm going to attach it first, and then I will come back and go ahead and I'm going to get adhesive on my ribbon too. There and right there. There we go. Okay. I don't really use Blackberry Bliss very often, but I do really like it when I use it, which makes me wonder, why don't you use it more? I'll pull this side up. There we go. Okay. And my little phrase in this one, I'm just going to make a little thank you. And I'm using the thank you from I have it right here, Sentimental Park. This thanks is just so cute. So that's the thanks I want to use. I just need to find it right here somewhere. It is here. Merry
What are
Christmas.
we looking for?
I'm not looking for anything. I got it right here.
Got it.
What I am looking for is Blackberry Bliss ink, though. Love you. Third time. Okay. Fourth time. So Sentimental Park. Look at how cute this is. It is a really fun stamp set. It's been out for a little while, and I just had never gotten it. And now I got it, and now I need to go back and get the punch that goes with it. So while he's doing that, we'll think about this. I'm going to put a little piece of ribbon right here, and that's going to kind of cover up the hole a little bit. Thank you.
Certainly.
What a great husband. All right, let's stick this in here and just tie it. Just make a little tie like that. That makes it easier to make a little tie also when it's not. It just makes it easier when I tape it on. Let's give it a little trim and a little trim here. All right, there we go. Isn't that pretty? Look how pretty that is. All right, let's get I'm going to stamp on my mat in using Blackberry Bliss, and this is a new pad. See, the new pads they're not the fabric and they're juicier. I like them much better. At first I was like, oh, it doesn't really matter, but these are much better. Okay, thanks. Just a cute little thanks. And then this is just going to kind of like, I don't know, maybe just right here. I should have put the bow right through there. Maybe I will do that. Anyway, I will go ahead and stick this on, and look at me using those strips again. I'm telling you, Stampin' Up's going to be out of strips pretty soon. But look at how easy they are. They're so great. All right, I think what I'm going to do, though, is take this little knot off. And that's the handy thing, too. Like, look, I can just change my mind. I love it. I was talking to somebody up at the refuge who was watching me, and she said, you know, you make it look like it's real because it's not perfect. Because I make mistakes. She's like, I like that. I was like, great. I'm glad.
Glad we could help.
Yeah, glad I could help you with my, I don't know, what is it? It's not disorganization. It's just like, make something, look at it, think of something else. I don't know. All right, let's see if we can use take your pick and pop that in there. Yes, I can. I am very resourceful.
You are.
I can figure out anything and how to get anything the way I want it to be because I'm resourceful. All right, there we go. Just kidding. That needs to be when I got the hole a little bit bigger though, so now I can fit through here. What are you going to get on the sale? What are you guys going to buy? I'm excited.
Pads.
What?
Pads.
Pads. I love a savings. I almost wonder if I just want it like that. I don't even need to tie it. Let's try that and see. I'm going to give myself enough. There we go. I don't think so. I'm indecisive, but I'm really not sure. I think that's going to look better. A little bit tighter. There we are. Okay. So
we're getting chuckles online.
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, well, you love me. You gotta laugh about it, right? If you don't laugh in my world, if you don't laugh, you're going to cry. So we have to laugh. We do a lot of laughing. All right. Yes, I like that much better. Much, much, much better. I'm going to stick it. I'm going to stick it at an angle here. No, I'm just going to go straight. Okay. And then I have some really fun gems. And these are the Purple Fine Shimmer gems, which are just so pretty. And I thought, maybe I could put them here. I could put some on the I think of that as like a snow ski lift. I think I'll just put them on the little thank you and call it a day. There's one, there's two, and you hear that little click, click. I'm sure you hear it. There. All right. I'm going to move this one down. All the way down. Good thing I can move things around, right? I mean, look at that. Perfect triangle. Not what I want. My goodness, I don't know. Can't make decisions right now, clearly. I'll put this over there. Okay, done. That's it. And I'm going to go ahead and stick my little white inside. So I was just thinking about, so this bracelet I got at not the string one, this one, the flower one, I got at the Little Falls gift fair, craft fair. And the reason I got it is because it has a little magnet here. So it makes it super easy to undo and clip on. And you could come there too because we have people coming to the refuge at the time of the craft fair. There we go. Isn't that pretty? I think it's very pretty. I do think it needs a little bit of Winkostella in the trees to make it sparkle and glimmer. Have a little more glimmer. I'm going to use this to make sure I get some. Sometimes I don't want to push out too much because I might get a big glob like that, but then I can pick it up quite easily. So I'm just going to kind of go in the trees, and you can see it sort of smudges a little bit and makes the gives the trees a little bit more of a, maybe more of a, like a watercolory look. I don't need them down there, but I will. So because it's a dye ink, you can go ahead and do that, which is kind of fun too. Make it just a little bit different. All right, so there is that one, this one, and here's my Christmas one. What do you think? Pretty?
Very pretty.
I'm going to show you one. Are you finished? Did you have anything else?
I'm all
finished.
good.
I have one other card I just want to show you, and that's what made me think to make these. This is from my friend Nancy Pettit.
Down just a bit.
Yep.
Thank you.
And you can tell that her gray was inked a little bit more than mine. Isn't that pretty, though? It's just a very wishing you the hope and peace of Christ this season. Love it. The little red. Yeah, I think it's just really pretty. She actually popped up that layer. I thought about that, and then I was like, yeah, I don't want to. I'll pop up the sentiment. So there we go. Some great ideas to use the, what was it called? Something Forest.
Fragrant.
Okay, that's kind of a funny name. I think it should be called like Peaceful Forest, but they didn't ask me. All right, friends, I'm so thankful to have you check in, and I hope that you have a great week. I cannot wait to see you on a Saturday. I always love spending time with you, and have a great week. All right, friends, happy stamping.